Hello boys and girls and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now in this episode, now that we have Epona back, we need to head back to Cordon Village. So let's get right into it. Oh. Why thank you Midna, I do try. It will. You're right, let's get on with this. Right, so depending on what time it is where you are, I hope you're having a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening or a good night. Either way, I hope you're having a good day. So, also in this episode we will be collecting 2 pillbugs, 2 pieces of heart, and I will be showing you off a little, I say Easter egg, it's not really, make sure you get speed up for here, otherwise you won't make it. Then turn immediately to your left where these 4 trees are. You want to head over here. Sorry, I've kind of jumped straight into this section, but that's okay. So stop here and jump off Epona, and you will find right here your first bug. It's a pillbug. So that's one of them. Let's go get the other one. So go back up here and go across the bridge. Oh, we've got the postman. Greetings, Mr. Postman. I assumed so. Yes, you will receive letters fairly regularly, which is it's a bonus. Some parts later on you need letters in order to figure out what you need to do next in the game. But we will have a look. What's that? Youth sent. Okay. Sorry, I've never noticed that before. Okay, so check our letters. It's from Ugu. She says she was happy to meet us and spend some time with us. She's planning a new trip. If she sees us, sorry, she might see us again if we continue our journey, so we've got to take care. And she also mentions her son, so that's fantastic. And then we've got the one about mail delivery, which we've already read. So, any that you haven't read are highlighted in yellow. I think you've actually got to move off it for it to... Now, those things on 2 legs drop a... I believe they drop a type of bomb. Oh, sorry, here on the right-hand side of the bridge, as you cross, is the male pillbug. So it's right here, as you can see. So there's one over there by those trees where I got the first one, and then there's one right here. So you should have no trouble whatsoever collecting that. Now before heading back to Cordon Village, we have one more thing to collect around here, and it's over here. As you can see up on top of there, there is a piece, so we'll just get rid of him, because he's going to get in our way, and we take out our boomerang, lock on, and let it fly. And with that we have filled our life energy and got another piece of heart, so now we have 5 life, which is fantastic. That is exactly what we want. So now we can head to Cordon Village, and we can now get the new attack from the golden wolf we got from the... We can meet the knight again from the Howling Stone we got in the previous episode when we were collecting the tears of the tears in the vessel. So head back to Cordon Village, and I'll be more than happy to show you where to go to collect him. So yes, later on in this playthrough there will be one section that is just going to be pure collection, and I'm afraid it's going to be quite boring. I will edit it as best I can, as it's going to be souls, and there is a lot of waiting for night time, which can be quite frustrating. So go straight past this guy and take a left. And just keep following the path. The skill we can acquire is not until the next part of the map, just after the long wooden rope bridge that we pass a bit further on. But that's not a problem. So, go across this bridge as you would normally, but then turn right into the healing waters. And there he is. So, let's go see what he's got to say. Now, as I think I stated before, I'm not sure if I did state this before, but I'm going to state it now. Before you can learn the next attack, you must first prove that you've mastered the attack he taught you before. So tell him you're ready. Exactly, we must show him that we have mastered the ending blow. Quick way, do a jump attack. And there you go. That simple. Now this next attack he teaches us is very, very useful if you use it in the right way. The reason I say that is because, well, as you'll see, it can reflect projectiles. Now there are some projectiles that you can reflect and it gets an instant kill on the enemy that threw it, which is fantastic. So there you go. I don't think he attacks. There you go. And then getting a quick attack. Basically the shield attack is like a stun, and it makes it so that you can then getting a powerful attack without it being countered, which is brilliant. Now this is what he was talking about. He wants me to repel his magic attack. Just like that. Fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. And there we go, that's the second one. There are 5 more to learn. I will of course be showing you where they all are. That's not a problem, so do not worry about missing one, because we will not. And so with that we can continue into Cordon Village. Now you might be looking at my route now. I did mention that I needed 200 rupees. As you can see, I'm still 26 off my target. That's fine. Later on there comes a section where I can get a handful of rupees for doing very little work, if I'm honest, but that's not until quite a bit later. It's not going to be in this part, put it that way, so do not fret about that. I will show you where you can get some quick rupees if you need it. And so with that we can talk to the mayor. Now he will invite us in, and we will tell him about how we found the kids apart from Ilya, which is his daughter, which obviously takes precedent to him, but he does explain that he has to worry about all of the young kids and not just his own, which I think is a very noble act. I'm afraid she's not there. See, I love the fact that he says that. I think that's good. Now comes a quite humorous scene where you do a bit of sumo wrestling. So yes, it's it's quite funny. And obviously you have to promise that you'll not tell anybody. Not that we ever would, because we're going to cheat slightly. But it worked for him, so it can work for me. I can't honestly imagine sumo wrestling a Goron being easy, even with the tool that he gives us. So yes, I just think, yeah. We don't need to hear them again. It's very simple. That does not mean I'm going to get it straight away. These kind of things I'm not brilliant with. I tend to do okay, but I do tend to mess up a bit on these, so if I do apologise. I will do my best. Link is, in this, to be honest, quite ripped. He's got quite a nice torso. Yes, me and my girlfriend, sorry, my fiance, she once said to me, "Is Link ripped?" And I said, "Well, he certainly is in this one." Might get straight in there and give him a cuddle. There we go. Okay, that went better than normal, but the first one is very, very easy. Now he's going, because that was just to show you the basics. Now he's going to come at you as if he was fighting a Goron. So he's going to be a lot more aggressive, he's going to sidestep, and he's also going to slap. And there you go. If you go to grab when he slaps, you will end up... You will duck under his slap. Oh dear, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good. Oh, no, no, I'm out. Okay. As you can see, it is somewhat difficult for me. It's not going to be for everybody. I'm not sure if you're actually given enough time to... Maybe you are given enough time to counter it by grabbing... There we go. Get in there for a nice cuddle. It seems like he will go to slap twice in a row. And you can grab him on the second one. There we go. Yeah, that seemed to work. So I don't know if that's a consistent strategy to use, but if it is, then go for it. Yeah, thank you. I don't think it's quite natural talent as it is pure luck, but there we go. Thank you, thank you. I've been training. You see, this is where I have a slight issue with this. You see, you go in here and you get... Wait for it. I know you're excited, but just wait. Iron boots. Okay, that'll hold me in place. That still means my upper body strength has got to be enough to repel a Goron. And I can't help but think that as strong as Link is, being the hero, a Goron might be able to push you back a little bit easier. Anyway, with that, let's leave. So, do not leave Cordon Village yet. There is one more place to make a call. But we need Epona. So we'll jump on Epona. And we will make our way there. That's right, it's our third and final time, I believe, to herd goats. Now, this time you have 20 goats to get into the barn within 3 minutes. It's not too bad. And the first time you talk to him, he'll talk about the children. Or rather, the screen goes black to show that you're discussing the children, which is great. So, on top of that, yes, they are in Cordon Village. And now if you talk to him again, he says, oh, you brought Epona. And he wants you to help him herd the goats, which is no problem. I have no problem whatsoever doing that, so just say, sure thing. Now, again, you have 3 minutes. My record is about 34 seconds if they cooperate with me. Being goats, they don't always. They will sometimes just be absolute pains in the backsides. So yes, I once nearly screwed this up, and I was just like, oh come on, because I got to about 2 minutes. You see, this is what I mean. There's always one or two that want to go. So if you can get it like this and just get in a... Again, there's going to be occasions where you do things like this and it goes a bit wrong, but that's fine. You've got plenty of time to get them in. So don't worry about being slow. It doesn't matter. Of course, there's always one that's got to be a complete pain in the backside, but that's okay. Just herd him in. Of course, he's going to be a complete and utter nightmare today, isn't he? There we go. 1 minute 12. That's not too bad, to be fair. A bit longer than I would have liked, but nevertheless, we got it done. And there we go. We got the piece of heart now. We are ready to go back to Cordon Village. Don't you mention it, partner. Right, before I go any further, let me just show you something. You can probably see it from here. The postman that keeps giving us letters, he turns up in the strangest of places. He's actually in the barn. If you talk to him... Yeah. So, if your letter's not up to his high standards, he will just feed it to the goats. I do hope it was nothing important. So, with that, let's go. I do love the horse riding sections in the 3D games. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's really well done. So, walk straight through here. There's no point stopping anywhere because there's nothing we need here. So yes, I'm afraid there isn't too much happening in this. We've collected in this episode. We've collected a few pieces. A few things, sorry. We've collected a few bugs. We've collected a few heart pieces. So yes, it's been productive, if nothing else. But I'm afraid there isn't much else to do except to head back to Cordon Village for this episode. But it will segue us into the next episode. Oh yes. Although the next episode will also be somewhat short. As the next episode has quite a climactic battle to it. So, okay. Sometimes you will get rupees from the grass by sprinting through it, just so you're aware. It's not guaranteed. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. It's a bit RNG, which if you don't know what that means, that's random number generator. Basically, it's like rolling a dice. Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. So head straight across to the right. And let's get back to Cordon Village as quick as we can. Because we have to make sure that the kids are alright. Bit of foreshadowing for you there. And another rupee for me there. That's a bonus. Might as well see if I can collect a few more on the way, it will help. The bugs that you have captured, by the way, do respawn, so you can try and capture them again. I don't think you get anything for them. I think you just get told you'll set them free because you've already collected one. Now, if you're wondering what the bugs are for, that will come up later on. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Okay, epic cutscene and then I'll talk. Okay, boys and girls, you just saw that cutscene, you see what we've got to do, so we will leave this episode here. That's right, it's going to be a cliffhanger this time. So, boys and girls, ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video, where we will take care of the King Bulbin. Oh yes, we will be taking that guy down. So guys, look after yourselves, take care. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.